Next, gustation, taste. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
How does taste work?
Like they're in 5 different categories, basically.
You have 5 different types of tastes. What are the tastes?
Sour.
Sour, there's 3 S's.
Sour, sweet, umami,
Salty.
Umami, salty,
bitter.
bitter. Okay? So, for time's sake,
They're all gonna have different receptors.
yeah, they have different ways of activating those cells. Okay? For the reason that sour, they have showed 3 different things is because they don't know how it works. There's 3 different theories. They don't really know how sour works. That's on page 506 in this book. But,
And on this one.
yeah, it should be close.
There.
Okay. Can I ask what's the P in this?
I think it's a phosphate.
Okay, so it looks the
Yeah.
receptors and then it opens to that channel. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay. So we're skipping this portion of it. Okay? So what happens? You have the taste cell, it sends a signal. Okay? There are 3 different nerves that it can travel down. What are the 3 different nerves?
Facial, glossopharyngeal.
Because the other ones.
This one has trigeminal too. Why
So
is
it shows the trigeminal because it synapses on the trigeminal nerve, but the trigeminal nerve is not what carries is not what receives the signal itself.
How come hypoglossal doesn't have anything to do with it? that just
Hypoglossal does have stuff to do with it, but for the tracts, I have just been told these 3 to follow the tracts. But yes, hypoglossal does have taste. So
Okay.
What were
that's
the
me.
3 again?
Facial, glossopharyngeal, and then the vagus nerves. Okay. All 3 of these go where?
The tractus solitarius.
Yeah. Good job. They all go to the tractus solitarius. That's in the medulla oblongata. Okay? Okay. And then what happens?
They go to the primary taste area.
So it's going to go to the thalamus, but before, so it does what's called desiccation. It desiccates, or it goes from one side to the other to the thalamus.
Cool.
Okay?
Goes from one side of the brain to the other.
Yeah.
So should I put desiccate? How do I spell it?
It desiccates to the thalamus.
In
Why
the
the
tractus
thalamus?
solitarius?
What does it do in the thalamus? What can happen?
What can happen?
Yeah.
Well, the thalamus either sends it to one of the lobes and like continues with it, or it just gets rid of it.
So it can inhibit those
Yeah.
signals coming in.
What's the one thing that the thalamus doesn't do is smell, right?
Smell.
Yeah.
Because we just did the smell pathway and it didn't go through the thalamus. Okay. What lobe of the brain does taste go to? You just talked about it a little bit.
Oh.
Parietal lobe. Okay, what part?
The insula?
Insula. Right, because if you taste a lot of things, then you need to start pumping out insulin, right? Okay, so it's the insula. Has no relation to insulin. Oh yeah. Okay? That's the pathway of gustation.
So we taste it once it gets
To the insula.
to to the insula is when we finally taste it.
So why
So
does
do we-
it say in here the thalamus terminates the taste? Why doesn't it tell us in this thing that it goes up to the,
The insula.
It just says terminates taste in cerebral cortex.
So it terminate means end, okay?
Ends the cycle.
So for example, these axons terminate in the tractus solitarius, and then these axons desiccate and terminate in the thalamus, and then these axons terminate in the insula.
Okay.
So when it's saying they terminate in the taste area of the cerebral cortex, the taste area of the cerebral cortex is the insula.
Okay.
Okay?
Do we need to know what goes into facial, what goes into the glossopharyngeal, like
What do you
the
mean?
difference with all of those? Does that make sense?
So this is all going to be taste.
As long
All
as we
of
know
those.
that, then we're okay.
Technically, it's different portions of your tongue. You
Yes,
don't
we
need to
do-
know
we
what
don't need
portion
to
of
know
your tongue.
that. Okay.
No.
How does it know? Sorry, this is probably doesn't matter, but like, does it go from this, like you taste it on this side of your tongue, so it crosses to this side of the brain, which is?
From my
or-
understanding, yes.
Okay, so.
So that's what it means desiccate
Desiccate.
when it switches.
Desiccate's
sides.
crossing over.
From one side of your tongue to the other side. Okay.
From one side of the body to the other. Okay? Can I erase?
Yep.
Okay.